Evening, boys and girls out there in Q-land. How are we all doing this evening? It's about 10 o'clock. I'm in the workshop. I've been working hard all evening, getting some cues sanded. Just want to share a really special little project with you. I'm keeping it hidden for now, and I'll reveal it in a second. If you remember the blue resin cue that I did a couple of weeks ago for a good friend of mine called Nathan, well, as part of woodworkers getting together in a workshop and talking about ideas, he came up with one. Now he wanted to have a go at doing some of his own splicing. So what I did was I found a couple of shafts which I wasn't very happy with that could go into being a regular planing cue. So I just gave them to Nathan so he could have a play around, a bit of experiment. And what he came up with is a nice break cue for himself, which will complement the planing cue that I've done for him. Now Nathan has done a really good job splicing, and he's done such a good job with how he's fractured the wood and impregnated the resin into it that I'm going to have a look at doing this style in the future because it looks absolutely fantastic. So well done, Nathan. But I just want to share the you know, my favourite bit of making a cue is the reveal, the oil. So we'll get to it. Nathan, you've done a cracking job. You're going to be very, very happy with this, and I'm sure lots of other people are going to find it outstanding. So here we go. This is what oak burr with two-tone blue pearlescent resin on 4 splices can look like. Have a look at that. Well done, Nathan. That looks absolutely brilliant. For not being a cue maker, you've done an absolutely cracking job there. Well done, mate. So what happened is Nathan's taken my one of my rough shafts away. He's put the 4 splices on and he's taken the cue as far as he felt comfortable doing. So he brought it back in and said, "Carl, can you just do the finishing bits to it?" So what we've done is we've kept it dead simple, dead cheap, just putting the minimum amount of work in just to get it away, because this is an experiment after all. But what Nathan's going to walk away with is an absolutely beautiful breaking cue, which I think most people will be quite jealous of anyway. So that's going to be that's a nice advert for Nathan and myself. So this is oak burr with the blue resin, and I've got my trusty oily rag here. So we're going to give it a little reveal and see how those colours come up. Everyone ready? Look at that one. Absolutely gorgeous. This is the future of fancy cues. This is how we're going to be progressing cues in the future. Blue resin impregnated into some crazy, crazy burr woods. And I say this one's olive wood. Sorry, it's not olive wood. I'm lying. It's oak burr. So this is an oak burr. So you can see how it's fractured. It looks like such a natural pattern on it. Absolutely gorgeous. So I'm just going to finish this off. This is Nathan's done the splice work on one of my old shafts that we've deemed wasn't good enough for a planing cue, but it'll do perfectly well for a break cue. And Nathan's spliced some absolutely gorgeous wood onto it after he's done all the resin work himself, so he's put a lot of effort into this as well. And Nathan, you're going to have an absolutely gorgeous break cue. Very nice, mate. Absolutely beautiful.